This Verge Fusee pocket watch was made in 1781 by John Kent in London, England. The Verge Fusee pocket watch was one of the most important advancements in portable timekeeping. It uses a cone-shaped mechanism connected to the mainspring by a tiny chain to help regulate the power from the mainspring as it unwinds. The effect is like the gearing system on a modern 10-speed bicycle. When the gear changes along the cone, it keeps the watch running more evenly, even as the spring grows weaker. In 1781, a watch like this would have been considered a luxury item. This piece would have probably been owned by a wealthy merchant, high-ranking military officer, ship captain, or prominent political and professional figure. For these people, this item was both a useful tool for keeping appointments and coordinating activities, and a visible sign of their success. These watches were built almost entirely by hand, using a network of small, highly specialized workshops. Women and even children played an important role in this work. They often helped with finely detailed tasks such as polishing, filing, or decorating small parts of the movement, jobs that required patience, very steady hands, and good eyesight. Although their names rarely appeared on the finished product, their efforts contributed directly to the beauty and precision of watches like this one. Instead of placing London below his name on the movement, John Kent inscribed the word butcher. In 1781, Butcher Row was the name given to a section of London where numerous butcher shops coexisted with clock shops, boarding houses, pubs, and other businesses. It was a cramped, medieval-style street lined with timber-framed houses and commercial establishments. The sterling silver case bears the mark of William Jover, a noted watch casemaker of the period. Jover worked in Clerkenwell, then the heart of London's watch trade. Unlike Kent, who focused on the movement, Jover was a specialist silversmith. His job was to design and build the outer shell that protected the delicate mechanism inside, while simultaneously giving the owner a handsome object to carry and display. The interior of the case carries not only Jover's maker's mark, but also a serial number which matches the movement. This tells us that the case was custom-made to fit this exact watch, rather than being a generic case that was later reused. In other words, movement and case were paired from the beginning, the result of a planned collaboration between Kent and Jover. Seen together, the names on this watch, John Kent of Butcher Row and William Jover of Clerkenwell, reveal how specialized and interconnected London watchmaking had become by 1781. A single pocket watch brought together the skills of movement makers, finishers, engravers, gilders, casemakers, and many others, including the often uncredited labor of women and children in small workshops and family homes. Each person played a small part in creating a very useful and elegant object. This antique timepiece reminds us of the prosperous merchants, officers, and officials who relied on such watches, of the crowded neighborhoods where skilled artisans lived and worked, and of the many men, women, and children that turned raw silver, brass, and steel into a finely made object worthy of our admiration and continued care.